and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sydney and yeah, that's all I have. I'm Sydney. Hello. I do makeup. Today I am going to do a Halloween look. I love clowns and the movie It, and I did a clown tutorial in my last video, but today I really wanted to do a It focused makeup look. So I am going to be doing that for you guys today. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then stay tuned. Okay, so to get started, I just need to do my base makeup. So I'm just going to kind of set my face before I do anything with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, primer today, obviously the NARS. The NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. I've recently picked up the Morphe Eyelid Primer base, and it's just a translucent. I love this stuff. I actually think that it's been helping with creasing under my eye. So I basically just put this all over my lid and then do a couple swipes under as well. And I don't put that much on, I only do like a little dab. For foundation, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 335W. I'm using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush 03. So when I'm putting the foundation on, I don't go over my eyelid with this eyeshadow primer, just because I feel like I'd rather the first thing that hits the primer be my eyeshadow. That way there's not like any excess foundation on it and it doesn't get cakey. So I just leave my lids bare. For concealer today, I am using the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Trust me, I know the beginning of this video is boring, but I want to like rush through this so that way I can spend more time on the clown part. I'm using my 07 brush to buff that in. I focus this mainly in my T-zone, and I do like a quick pat on my eyelid just so I know that it's dry when I put any eyeshadows on it instead of like the wet primer, just because I tend to do more matte shades on my lid, so that just helps it be matte instead of like wet looking. I'm using the Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze to bronze out my face. And I'm going to be using my 02 brush, which is a big fluffy brush, just to go over my neck really quick. And then I just go in with my 04 brush to go over my face. So for contour today, I am going to go a bit deeper with it. I want just to look very like hollowed out for this makeup look. You just gotta kind of stray from looking like orange, I guess, because if you add too much bronzer, you're just gonna look really dark. So you kind of just have to like play with it and just kind of know how much to add. This probably honestly looks the exact same of how I usually do it, but oh well. It looks dark right now. I am going to carve out my nose. I am going to use my 40 brush. So I just put this right under my lip, and this just makes it look more like pouty. And then I go right down the bridge of my nose. And then try to like stay on top of it, because then it'll make it look even like skinnier. Okay, so I did it a bit more dramatic than normal. So next I'm going to do some blush. I'm going in with the NARS Deep Throat. And I do go back in with the 04 brush. I'm going to be very heavy with this for obvious reasons. We're a clown today. So I can put on as much blush as I want. I look crazy. Ew. Can you imagine if someone wore this much blush? I look like I'm like hypothermic. By the way, my hair is so fine that it does not stay in like clips like this. Like, how do people do it? I don't get it. And we're continuing. I'm using the, oh, do I do bronze? I'm debating if I want to do highlighter. Yeah, let's do it. I'm using the MAC Mineral Skin Finish Soft and Gentle. I'm using my 09 brush, and I'm just doing it like normal. I mean, we're a sexy clown, right? Like, we're scary but sexy, so we can still like have fun with highlighter, right? And then I go over my Cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna just go in with my 42 brush, and then I go right down the center of my nose, and then at the very tip. Okay, so that is basically my entire like foundation that I want to do. I don't want to do anything else really. Yeah, I am gonna do my brows really quick off camera. You guys know how I do them. They're really quick and easy, so I'm just gonna quickly do that, and then we will dive in with the rest of the makeup. Okay, so I did my brows just like normal. All I do is add the tail. I use Neutrogena wet makeup remover and just take a Q-tip, go over them. I have them tattooed, so I don't have much to do anymore with them. But now that that's out of the way, let's just dive right in. I don't really know what I'm doing, so but let's start with the eyes. I definitely want to do like a really nice eye and not just like black it out or something, if that makes sense. So I'm going with the Morphe James Charles palette. I think that all the colors in here will be perfect for the look I'm trying to achieve. So I'm just gonna immediately go right into the shade You're Kidding, which is this red shade. And the brush I'm gonna use is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill number 33. I'm basically just gonna create a red smoky eye, and then we will cut crease it, and that'll kind of be all. But this will just take a lot of blending. So I'm bringing it basically almost all the way to my brow bone. I want it to be a pretty bold smoky eye. And I'm just going all over the lid anyway, just because we are gonna cut the crease, so I can be kind of all over with it. And let me tell you, this is blending out like a charm with the Morphe eye primer. Why did that take me so long to think of that word? Yeah, and I know that like they're both Morphe products, so that's why, but thank God, because I wanted this look to look bomb, you know? So as you can tell, I'm literally going over, my dog's out the window. I'm literally going over the entire lid. Like, literally all the way over here, all the way over here. Like, I want to get almost every square inch red. I am going to go in with my 39 brush. I want to like get this inner part, but I need like a smaller, more precise brush, if that makes sense. So I'm just getting right in there. And I'll probably just go along the entire edge of this makeup look with this, or at least up until like halfway. And then I'm just gonna keep adding some red to make sure that it's like a deep red and not just like lightly blended, if that makes sense. Okay, next I do want to add like black on the outer portion. So I'm just gonna like take like a tissue or paper towel and like brush off my 39 brush, which is the small precision one that we used, and dive into Spooky, which is just the black shade from James's palette, and go right on the outer portion. I'll use this precision brush like right away, just so I don't get too much black on there, and then I'll blend it out with the other brush, but this just makes sure I don't have too much. I will go back in with the 33 brush and just blend it out. And then I'm just gonna kind of keep adding more black until it's kind of like the look I want. Now that I have that part done, I am going to cut my crease today. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. It's their full coverage eyeshadow base, although I love using this to cut my crease. So I just put like a little dab on my hand, and I go in with my 41 brush. I don't remember if I said this. I'm using my 41 brush. Oh my god. And you know the drill. Cut the crease. Cut it like it's a knife. And for this look, I am going to add like more on top of what I've already done, just because when you're adding this like concealer formula on top of color, it makes like that concealer, like, you know, so like right now it's turning into like a pink since I'm putting this over red. So if I add just a bit more of this, it should even out a bit, but I will go over this with white. I'm just gonna like quickly air dry that. Oh, this is a look if I have never seen a look. I mean, I would think it would work. I'm just gonna use the same concealer brush, 41, and go in with his Flashback, which is just like a white shade. And I'm gonna tap it all over. And then I'm just gonna like keep adding this white shade until it's like the white that I want. Eventually it will be whiter. It just will take a little bit since you're putting it over a pink shade from the concealer and the red mixing. And I honestly probably won't be able to get like the perfect white shade, which is fine. I probably won't add any more after this one, but if I had like a liquid white eyeliner, that would be perfect, because you could then just put that over your cut crease and then it would be like so white. But this is probably the whitest I'm gonna be able to get it, which is fine. Next, I'm gonna go back in with my 39 brush into the Spooky shade, or black, and I'm gonna put that right on the side where the concealer kind of starts, or ends I should say. You just don't want it to look too cakey there. You want it to look really continuous. So by adding this eyeshadow right there at the end, it'll, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. It'll blend better. I'm taking my 33 brush and I'm just gonna like blend it. I'm gonna go back in with the 39 brush into the You're Kidding shade, which is that red, and I'm just gonna like re-enhance the red right around the cut crease. And I'm just being careful not to go on the cut crease. Okay, next I'm gonna go back in with the 39 brush into the You're Kidding shade, And I'm just gonna like put this on my lower lash line. And you can make this like thicker than you normally would, especially since, I mean, we're clowns, so you want it to look really like creepy, you know, like spooky. So I'm gonna drag it down a little bit more, just like that. Okay, now for the worst part. I have to repeat this and do my left eye. So, 1 second, please. Okay, guys, so I have both eyes done. I love it. They're so cute. Digging it. You could even do this like alone and just have this be your like makeup if you're not into like doing a lot. But yeah, no, it's cute. I like it. I'm actually gonna quickly go off camera and do the lashes and mascara. That way that dries while we do the rest of the makeup. I'm going to use the Cosmetics London Eyelure Jasmine Brown Faux Glow Lashes. You can probably see them in there. And then I just used the Benefit Their Real Mascara. So I'm just going to pop those on really quick and we'll be back. And I'll be back to do the rest of it. Okay guys, so I have my lashes on. This definitely made the eye look 10 times better. It just looks way more dramatic now and kind of like creepy. But no, I love it. So let's go to the fun part. I am going to be using the Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Pencil Crayon in the shade Sin. I've actually never used this. I got it in like a Sephora little like gift. This is what it looks like. The color is just a nice red. I figured this is going to be perfect for drawing on lines and everything. So Pennywise the Clown has these lines that go from here to the lip. So first I'm going to fill in the lips. That way I know exactly where I want to bring it out to. So I'm just going to quickly basically apply this like lipstick. Okay, so I have my lips filled in. I never wear lipstick, so I just look weird right now. But I'm going to just freehand the lines and bring it down my face. So you want to start in the middle of your eyeball and just bring it down. And then just bring the lines like straight up from your brow. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna kind of like work with it and make it like thicker in some places because I am gonna be adding like black to it, just to make it look more like these are cut into my face instead of just drawn on. Okay, this is like perfect and exactly how I want it. I do want to like add some black. I just don't want to add too much. So I am going to go in, I don't know even where I got this, but it's an It Cosmetics Airbrush Ultra Fine Liner Pencil. It's from Ulta. I don't even know when I got it though. But, so I'm going to put black on it. And I'm going to like put a small line just right down the middle of these like cuts. And I just want to give the illusion that these were cut into my face. So just like that. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. I've noticed when doing Halloween makeup, it's best to add lots of detail because it definitely adds more to the look. Okay, so I just added that right like in between my lips here. I didn't want to do it on the outside because I wanted to look like I'm eating something, you know, and like it's dirty. But that is all I did. And then just like press your lips together like that to help it get blended. But guys, that is officially it. I'm gonna set my face with Morphe setting powder, setting spray, and then I also use the Urban Decay Slick makeup setting spray, oil control. The final thing I'm gonna do is just put my hair in 2 pigtails, just to really give this makeup look like a real, like make it feel real. And now that I have short hair, this might be hard. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed this look because holy buckets, I know I did, but let me give you a close-up. Okay you guys, I hope you really enjoyed today's tutorial. I know I did. This is probably my favorite eye look and Halloween makeup look I've done in a while. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. I do post every Wednesday and Sunday. If not, I do tell you in my Instagram channel right here. And I will see you guys in the next video.